is that Falguni Nayar, the founder and CEO of Nykaa, owns more than 50% of the company. That's 50, while Dipinder Goyal, one of the co-founders and CEO of Zomato, only owns 5.5%. And this is pretty typical. In the world of startups, after raising a couple of rounds, a startup founder usually won't own more than 20% of their own company. They've given that ownership away to investors who have injected the company with a bunch of money, and then the startup founders go ahead and they burn through that capital, acquiring other companies, acquiring new users or new customers, and they become the market leader in that segment. They dominate the competition, and that's the way that it goes. But with Nykaa, well, Falguni Nayar has taken a different approach. She actually started Nykaa at the age of 50, so she had a lot more life experience and wisdom than the average startup founder, who typically they're starting up in their 20s, maybe their early 30s, and then besides that, before becoming an entrepreneur, she was a successful investment banker. So she knew her way around money, investments, finances, and so because of that, she was able to make prudent financial decisions for the company. She didn't have to follow that conventional startup wisdom of move fast and break things and burn through a bunch of investor money. Instead, she was able to find a balance between growing quickly and growing sustainably. And that's why she is now worth $7 billion. Now, I have seen a lot of people online saying that they think Nykaa is overvalued. Obviously, this is a subjective thing. It does depend on the model that you're using to calculate that valuation. It depends on the factors that you're taking into consideration. But one thing that I would say is that this market is still very nascent, despite the fact that Nykaa has been around for some time now, and now there's some competition coming up in this space as well. A large majority of India's beauty and personal care market is still offline. And so as that market moves online, the market opportunity for Nykaa and its competitors is going to grow. And I think that's one of the reasons why Nykaa is currently so highly valued at 1 lakh crore rupees. All right, next up, this